So if you look at the question 10, so option, it is arc is moving clockwise rotation, the arrow mark, and if you look at the options, clockwise circular rotation is G02. So G02 is present only in A and D, and out of those, how to eliminate is, so the point arc is moving, starting point is 5,5 and final point is 10,10. So A is the wrong answer and D is the right answer. Similarly, if you go to the 11th question, which is asked in 2004 for 2 marks, they have given the code N02, G02, X45, Y25, R5, and the options are: A is circular interpolation clockwise, B is circular interpolation counterclockwise, which is called anti-clockwise, so C is linear interpolation, C is linear interpolation, D is rapid feed. So G02 is circular interpolation clockwise. Option is A is answer. Simple. If you know what is G02, then you can solve this in few seconds, 2 marks. So each single mark can change your rank by thousands in gate. So be careful, and these are all very easy. Similarly, 12th question. In a 2D CAD package, clockwise circular arc of radius 5 specified from point, so he has given radius equal to 5 and starting point from 5,4 to 15,10 to 10,15. The point is moving, the tool is moving from P1 to P2, 15,10 to 10,15. Find the center. Answer is, you need to find center. For this you need to draw the diagram, then only you can understand. So similar to the XY axis, draw XY axis and then draw the points 15,10. Suppose if it is 10, it is 15, it is 10 and 15. Okay, and next okay, so point P1, mark P1 is here, 15,10. Next P2 is 10,5, 50. So he has told that clockwise circular arc, the tool is moving clockwise. Find the center if tool moves clockwise motion. Okay, so clockwise it is moving, so that means it has to move so only one way is this, right? P1, P2. So what will be the center? Center will be here. What is this point? This point is 15 comma 15. This is one of the best problem. Generally most of the people go for 10 comma 10. So for answer 12th problem, which is asked in GATE 2004, ME 2004, answer is C. Okay, answer is C. Similarly, just look at, we'll try to solve non-gate questions, few non-gate questions, which helps you to understand what is the go to the exercise problems. First problem, assignment. Assignment questions. So here if you look at the first question, minimum number of points required to draw B-spline cubic curve. So if you want to draw cubic curve, you need to have 4 points. We have discussed that for linear curve we need to have 2 points. For cubic curve, you need to have cubic B-spline curve. B-spline, I will mention in bracket B-spline. Minimum number of points required is four. So answer is C. Next question, which of the following operation has least control? So point to point motion has movement has least control, because cutting action takes place only at certain places. Least control. So which is point to point control? So out of the options, like continuous path position is not point to point, contouring is not point to point, milling is not point to point. So option D is drilling. Answer is drilling, option D. In assignment question number 4, match the following NC code and definition. So NC code and definition. Just write that. Question number 4, match the following, 2 marks question, NC code and definition of each code. First one, G01. Next is turning, drilling, G02. A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continuous motion, linear motion, clockwise motion, point to point motion. So G01, we know that it is linear motion. Okay, this G02, clockwise motion. Drilling is point to point motion, turning is continuous motion. So A2, B1, C4, D3. So which option is correct? A2, B1, C4, D3. B is the correct answer. So 2 marks question. Next, last topic in CAD/CAM is B, basic length unit. So BLU. A simple definition of BLU is distance by which the slide moves for one electric pulse of stepper motor. The distance by which the slide moves for one electric pulse of stepper or servo motor. So here small concept you need to know. So design is like this: motor, stepper or servo motor will be there. It is connected to the gear train. Next, from here it is connected to table. Gear train, this one is lead screw, this is table, slide or table, both are same. So that is for each rotation of the motor. If the gear train is 1:1, then the gear train also rotates the same. Otherwise, different rotation. I mean, if based upon the gear ratio, the rotation will be different. So the table moves. Before going to this, pitch. Pitch is a small definition here. Distance traveled by table for one complete rotation of lead screw. Similarly, BLU, distance travelled by the table for one pulse of the motors. So we solve simple problem here. In gate material, there is one question in theory. So a DC servo motor is coupled to a lead screw which drives the table of a CNC machine tool. A digital encoder mounted at the end of the screw emits 500 pulses per revolution. Given. So example problem. So 500 pulses per revolution. If the pitch is 5 mm per revolution, pitch equal to 5 mm per revolution, and the motor rotates 600 rpm, gear ratio is 1:1. Calculate the table speed and BLU. Motor speed, (600 rpm). So bracket gear ratio. Gear ratio 1:1 means for one rotation of the motor shaft, the lead screw will also rotate one rotation. For every one revolution, lead screw also will rotate one revolution. So table speed. Calculate table speed. Table speed equal to V equal to pitch into N, 5 into 600, 3 meter per minute. BLU is pitch per for single, the distance travelled by the table per one pulse. So BLU equal to 5/500 equal to 0.01 mm. So for one pulse, the distance travelled by the table is called BLU.